Finding your way as an independent musician can be pretty frustrating because, let's face it, you don't really know everything starting off. So today, guys, I want to talk to you about 5 mistakes that I'm pretty sure a lot of beginner musicians are making. So stay tuned, don't move, and we'll get right into it.
Hey, Riggs.
Spin the block like the lift, I gotta get it. Step out, yeah, they know that I'm the littest. I came far from them hallways, but the trap jumping like them hallways. Spin the block like the lift, I gotta get it. Step out, yeah, they know that I'm the littest. I came far from them hallways, but the trap jumping like them hallways.
My trap jumping, your guns bumping, they saying nothing. You want the work, come get the work, transporting nothing. Have it correct, no taking checks, the bow's potent. I'm talking super like super duper, need those open. Phone just wrong.
What's up, guys? My name is Kareem. I'm the CEO and lead blogger of Hype Trilla, where we provide the latest tips and strategies to help independent musicians succeed in the music landscape today. And today I'm here to talk to you about 5 common mistakes that I know independent artists are making. But before we get into that, I just want to stick in my little shameless plug for you guys. If you don't know, I have a free guide. It's called the Ultimate Cheat Sheet, the Kickstarter manual on how to succeed in the music biz. It's geared towards independent musicians. It's got over 20 plus tips in it that I know you'll be able to dissect and find some hidden gems in. Again, it's completely for free. All you have to do is click the link in my bio. If you're on Instagram or if you're watching this video on YouTube, check out the link in the description, sign up for it, and you'll have it ASAP. So now that that's out of the way, I can dive right into the stuff that I want to talk to you guys about, starting with number 1, and that's having a daily routine. I can't stress enough how important it is to make sure that every day you wake up, you have some stuff on your agenda that you can take care of. I personally suggest having about 3 to 5 things to knock off your list. This is because you don't want a day to go by where you have not contributed anything to your end goal. It is possible for you to become an overnight success, but the odds are very slim and I would not bank on it. So therefore, you must hit the pavement every single day. Small amounts of progress lead up to big results. So make sure that you have a checklist every time you wake up and you knock everything off of that. And now let's talk about number 2, which is going to be not having your music in every promotional avenue that it deserves to be in. I don't see the point in being a musician or calling yourself a musician, having great music and lots of it and not putting it out. That to me is pointless. Even if you're just promoting it on one platform, it counts, but to me, that's still a little weak. You want to make sure that you're pumping your music out to as many avenues as possible. You want to be sending your songs to blogs, DJs, YouTube influencers to play your music in the intro of their videos. It's not good enough to just have it in one place. I mean, it can be, but you know, you want to increase the odds, and to not do that would just be foolish. So make sure that you get your music out there in multiple avenues as fast as possible. And number 3 is one that I see happening far too often. Next to number 2. Number 2 is also pretty bad. But overspending in categories that you don't even need to be spending in. Spending on unnecessary things. Buying clothes that are really expensive, always buying liquor, always buying weed, always buying other types of drugs. I kind of get it, but I don't really get it, because those things that you're spending stupidly on, you could be reinvesting into your brand. You could be using it for paid advertisement so that more people hear you. You know, you got to be wise with your money and know how to invest it properly when it comes to wanting to be in the music business. And spending your money on dumb stuff is just going to get you nowhere fast. So stop it. All right, so moving on to number 4, it's going to be learning how to sacrifice. Sacrifices are important. Any successful person will tell you this. You need to learn how to buckle down in that area. You need to learn how to give up time watching TV. You need to learn how to give up time hanging out with friends and just doing stuff that just wastes time. You want to make sure that you use your time wisely and very efficiently. That way you can be the most productive. So understand that there's a difference between having fun and having too much fun. I'm not saying that, you can't enjoy yourself every now and then, but you have to have that level of self-discipline to know that sometimes, or maybe even oftentimes, you're going to have to sacrifice the things that you really want to do for what you want later on in life. That's just a key principle in being successful. And if you don't understand that by now, then, maybe you need to read a book or something. I don't know. And now let's talk about the last thing, which is just over perfectionism. What I mean by that is feeling like everything that you produce has to be some next level great. Know that that's not always going to be the case, and you have to learn how to just settle with, something that's good, and if it's not good, let your failures teach you the lessons you are trying to teach yourself while going through whatever you're going through at that moment. Making mistakes is going to be important. Putting out the imperfect stuff is going to be important, because that is then going to teach you by response from the public or from your peers where you really, really, really need to step it up. So don't focus too much on having the greatest thing in the very beginning, because all that's going to do is stall you out, and it's going to make you stagnant, because it's going to make things take a lot longer than what it needs to take. So just keep that in mind. Now, that's my 5 common mistakes that I see musicians are making. Don't make those mistakes. Try to think about if any of this really stood out to you and make that a key focus or a key area. I hope that this video has served of some value to you. If it has, give me a like. If you really love everything that I put out, subscribe. But until the next video, I will see you guys. It's been real. Peace.